Hey guys, this is my daughter and I'm going to show you how I detangle her hair before washing. I always do this without fail. What I use is a bottle of my tea rinse spray. I'll put a link up so you can click on it to see how I make it. Next I use an inexpensive rinse out conditioner. Today I'm using Hello Hydration by Herbal Essences. I'm really particular about the ingredients, particularly the top 5 ingredients, because this tells me how effective the conditioner is going to be. First ingredient should always be water, followed by an emollient, which is great at softening the hair and providing slip. They can come as a fatty alcohol, a water-soluble silicone, or a fruit or nut-derived oil. I also use clips and also a wipe where I place all her stray hairs. So I firstly wrap a towel around her to keep her nice and dry, and also because the tea rinse I use can temporarily stain because it contains hibiscus. Now before I even touch her hair, I always lightly go over it first with the tea rinse spray, and then I follow this up with the conditioner, rub it in my hands and focus on the ends. This just prevents any snags and it makes the process of me taking out her braids so much easier. I've noticed that her hair is also more likely to snag or break if my fingers are dry, so I always use the conditioner again on my fingertips, just rub that in just to make sure that my hands are moisturized and there's no dryness, so that won't encourage any friction and snagging. No way. So I'm just going in now and taking out her braids very gently. I'm taking my time. Yeah, no rush whatsoever. And if you find that your hands will get dry eventually because it's rubbing against her hair, so I just apply some more conditioner and I go back in and take out all her braid. It's really easy this way. And her braids are out with no tears. Fantastic. What happened?
A heel.
Okay, it's a heel. Bless her. Okay, so her hair's already damp now because I earlier sprayed the tea rinse and applied the conditioner, so it's easier for me to part. Here you can see me doing a big section at the side. I then put the rest of her hair up in the clip to keep it out of the way. I then cup my hand at her hairline to protect her face, and then I spray into her hair and her scalp, also gently massaging to loosen up some of the dirt. And here you can see me massaging into her hair just to make sure that every strand is penetrated because her hair is thick, and also I'm just gently pulling away at any shed hair that naturally comes out. So here I hold the hair in my left hand, and using my right hand I gently take away small sections by small sections, and I detangle it with my fingers, as you can see. So I'm just taking my time, using my fingers section by section, making sure that I am gently detangling it. This way it just makes it a lot easier to detangle, and I'm not trying to do everything at once. When I get to the end, her hair's pretty much detangled anyway, so it's a lot easier. If I find that her hair is giving me any resistance and I find some knots, I just go in again with some more tea rinse to add some more hydration and slip, and it just works like a dream. Next I grab some conditioner and massage it into my hand, and I apply it to her hair, but I always start at the bottom and work my way up. The bottom is the oldest part of the hair and it needs the most delicate care. Well, the whole hair does, but specifically the ends. So I work at the bottom and then work my way up to the top. As you can see, I'm trying to detangle it, but it's not quite going through just yet. So I go in with a bit more conditioner to add some more slip, and then I have another go, and it's a lot easier. So if you find that when you're detangling that you're getting any resistance, apply either more conditioner or tea rinse and you won't have any problem whatsoever. And also when you're detangling, always start from the bottom and then work your way up to the top. Do it the other way around and you're just asking for a whole load of hard work. Maybe breakage as well, actually. So here you can see it's just gliding through so easily, no knots or whatever. I haven't used a comb or my fingers. I also go in at different angles, so at the top, the side, the bottom. There's hardly any hair that's come out. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, so it's nice and detangled now. This is optional, but I like to be really thorough, so I part that section in half and I just go in again in each half, just making sure that each section is fully detangled. Want to make sure that there are no knots or anything whatsoever, because when it comes to washing it, it will just make life so much easier. So when I'm happy with that, I just do a quick twist up both sections together, and that's that section done. This tea rinse has reduced her hair shedding by, I'd say, 2/3. It's so good. So I'm showing you guys another section, and I'm getting some resistance with this because her hair has dried slightly. So I just go in with some more tea rinse and massage that into her hair. Without fail, I always find that after doing this, sectioning her hair is always a breeze. So here I am doing another large section at the back. I tried to get her to turn, but she wasn't having it. So here's her next section that I'm doing. Twist up the rest to the side, and I go in again with the tea rinse. Again, I want to make sure that every part is covered by massaging it into her hair, because her hair is thick. Gently pulling away at any shed hairs, very minimal. Bearing in mind I haven't washed her hair for 2 weeks, so to not have much hair coming out is amazing. Then I hold it in one hand, and with my other hand I gently pull away and detangle with my fingers. Still pulling away at any loose shed hair, and then I go in with my conditioner, focus on the ends first, and then work my way up. Have you noticed that she has not cried or moaned once? Like, I never had this growing up. It just really makes me appreciate just learning about hair care now and the best way forward. Just basically what works for us. So I'm going in with my fingers from the bottom, working my way up, detangling it nicely, getting some resistance. So I just go in with some more conditioner, massage that in, go in once again with my fingers, and it's literally a breeze, just no problems whatsoever. She's happy, I'm happy. I'm happy, she's happy. I never use combs anymore because using my fingers allows me to really feel where the knots are and detangle the best and gentlest way. When you're using your comb, it's harder to find where the knots are, and you tend to try and comb through the knots, and all that does is just break the hair, snag the hair, and you're just tearing it away. It's not ideal at all. You're just literally regressing in terms of the health and the growth. So yeah, fingers work for me, hands down. I've sectioned the hair in two, and just going in once again to be really nice and thorough. Just going in with my fingers, section by section, making sure that there are no knots. And once I'm happy, I twist it up, wrap each section around each other, finish it with the twirl of my fingers, and that's it. That's that section done. At the end, this is all the hair that comes out. Bearing in mind that I only wash her hair once every 2 weeks, so this is fantastic. She used to lose about 3 times as much hair. So that's it. Her hair is detangled, it's in nice juicy chunky twists, and it's ready to be washed, which would be a walk in the park. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.